So you're tired of being a brokey and you keep watching all these YouTube videos. How do I make money? How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I make money? How do I stop being a brokey? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 steps that I guarantee will help you make your first $10,000 a month online. And if you continue watching to the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how you can turn that 10,000 into even 100,000 in the year 2023. So let's jump right in. So you may think that making 10K a month or even 10K in itself is this huge uphill battle. It's super difficult and all these people that are doing it got lucky. Well, you're completely wrong. As someone who came from dirt broke and made literally last night $50,000 in an hour, I swear, I'm going to show you guys. So the first thing you need is skills. Right now, you have no skills, and that is why you're not making any money. Skills are not things like, oh, I have a degree, or oh, I have a certification, or oh, I went to school for this. That's not a skill. A skill is something you can literally do with your hands, with your time, with your energy, with your brain to produce an outcome for somebody, whether that's make a product, whether that's sell a product, whether that's make them more money. So to make your first $10,000 net, you need to pick a skill, whether that's sales, which I love. I recommend appointment setting to start, or copywriting, or maybe you're doing video editing for somebody, or content creation. One of those things. It doesn't matter. Pick a skill that you're good at or that you have an interest in, and let's focus on that. My favorite skills are things that can be sold to other people that make them more money or help them make more money. Sales, if I'm a salesperson, I'm obviously bringing money into a company, right? If I'm a copywriter, I'm bringing more money into a company. If I'm a content creation person, I'm bringing more eyeballs to a company, which is going to make them more money. And you need to know, regardless of what skill you pick, how to sell that to the person, okay? Sales and being a salesperson is cool. It's how you make money. It's one of the best ways. But you still, no matter what you pick, need to be able to sell that to a company. For example, appointment setting, right? It's very beginner friendly. It's the most entry-level sales role there is. Every single company that is making anything needs appointment setters. So if you go to a company that needs appointment setters and you say, hey, I would love to be an appointment setter for you. I'd love to work my face off. Here's what I can do for you. They're probably not going to tell you no. And all you got to do is perform, okay? So once you learn the skill that you want to actually sell and that you want to pursue, you need to double down on that and you need to focus and get as good as you possibly can at that skill. The next step is something I've already talked about before, but that's sort of reverse engineering what you're doing. So if I'm going to pick sales, right? I need to figure out how many deals I need to make $10,000. And if I need to do that, I need to find the right kind of offer. And if I need to do that, then I need to find where to find that offer. And I need to know how to reach out to that offer and all these things. So pick the end goal, work your way backwards, and then that is the thing that you're going to use. That's your vehicle to get to $10,000. And if that's vague or it's high level, guys, just go watch more videos on my channel. Go watch more videos on YouTube. I'm not going to give you the skill here, but I'm telling you, you need to pick the skill and you need to use that skill and double down to go sell it to companies and use that to transact money with them. I literally had a student come to one of our webinars about a month ago, and in her first month as a double major in college, she made $15,000 as an appointment setter, and she's now a high ticket closer on one of the best companies in the info product space. So it's possible, it's doable. You just got to put the work in, and it's very, very achievable. Step 2 is be frugal. Do not make your 10K and then go spend it and blow it on stupid shit and designer and cars and whatever. Keep your money in the bank, save your money, and invest in good things, okay? You need to be investing in a decent place to live. You need to get out of your parents' town. You need to get out of your hometown. That's a very, very big one. You need to eat good food and spend your money on things like that, like a good bed, good food, good clothes, not designer stuff, but good clothes so you look presentable, right? You look nice. Nobody talks about this because it's not sexy, it's not flashy, but you need to live below your means. Even now, with hundreds of thousands of dollars in one of my checking accounts, and I have a business, I have a personal, I have another business. Every one of them has that. I live below my means. I spend $4,000 a month on this apartment. I have a G-Wagon, but like that was to save money on taxes, and I don't really blow money on much of anything. I'm very, very frugal. So if you're going to make your first 10K, you need to stay frugal. Honestly, your whole life, it's good to be frugal. Does that mean be a brokey and be poor? No, those are two different things, but be frugal and be smart with your money. And the reason that you're saving all this money is because you need to build up a war chest. Once you have money in the bank, you are unfuckwithable, okay? And that's my favorite term to use for that. If you have money in the bank, you're not in a scarcity mindset anymore. You're not in survival mode. So it's easier to go get clients. It's easier to go sell your services to people because you're not needy and you need all this. I need you as a client. I need this money. No, you come from a place of abundance. And guys, there's this really, really great saying, the starving don't get fed. And I don't know if I'm saying that the right way, but it's very, very true. If you notice in life, the poor people that need the money the most don't get the money. The people that have the money and don't really need it as bad, they get the money. Why is that? It's because they're coming from a place of abundance, not neediness. So keep snowballing that money, keep building up a war chest, and continue doing what you're doing until you have $10, $20, $30, $50,000 in the bank. Step 3, and maybe the biggest and most important part of this, is once you have the skill and you've put the work in on that skill, that should take you 3 to 6 months. Once you have some money in the bank, you need to start investing in yourself again. Look, the skills that got you to 10K or 10K a month are not going to get you to 100K. The same skills could, like Like sales, obviously you can make 10K, you can make 100K, whatever, but you need to continue to invest in yourself and you need to level up. One of the best things I ever did for myself was invest in coaching and consulting and mentors and all these different things, right? Books, courses, better food, better clothes, better place. These are things that I invested in and I knew I was investing in myself. Alex Hormozy calls this the S and Me 500 and it's very, very true. The more you invest in yourself, the more you make. The more skills you have, the more you make, okay? The more abundant you are, the more you make. You need to constantly be trying to get the best, most quality information that you can. If you're in sales, you need to invest in the best masterminds, no matter how much they are. Obviously, be smart with your money, but like, cool, I have 50 grand in the bank, this mastermind's 10 grand and they get great results. Okay, I'm gonna join it. Or this course is 5 grand. Okay, I'm gonna join it. You need to consistently level up your mind and treat yourself like a video game character. You are literally a video game character. And I don't think you guys understand this, whether it's GTA or some like RPG game or whatever, it doesn't matter. You have skills, you have stats, you have knowledge, you have quests, you have all these things. You have a map. So the more you unlock, the more you can do, the better you are, right? When you start the game at level 1, you have no skills, you have no abilities, you have no special anything. But when you're level 30 or 40, you're very, very good. And the thing about life is most people correlate that with age. Oh, well, I'm level 20, I'm okay, but when I'm level 40, I'm gonna be really good. No, you can be level 40 at 20, or when you're 22, you can be level 50. It doesn't matter because life is very malleable. So myself, 4 years ago, I'm 18, right? I have no skills, literally no skills that I can sell to people. I have no marketable, valuable skills to produce income for myself. Now I have some of the most valuable skills on earth and I am one of the best at what I do. And that is because I've worked, I've invested in myself and I've continued to learn and level up. So now no matter what venture I want to go into, no matter what map or part of the map I unlocked, no matter what quest I'm on, I know I can go into that and I can dominate and do very, very good because your skills are permanent and what's in here stays in here. And it's not something that you get and it goes away like buying a car or buying some other stupid shit. So number 3, and the most important one, if you want to get past 10K, you want to get into 100, 200, $300,000, maybe up to $1 million, you need to invest in yourself and you need to continue to learn. And I'll even throw a bonus in here, right? I said I would give you 3, I'll give you 4. So one thing that I think not a lot of people talk about, and if they do, it's to sell you like some grimy course, is your personal brand. In today's world of online and Instagram and Twitter and all these things, the highest ROI thing I've done other than the skills that I have is invest in my personal brand. I invested a lot of money for the last year in a content creator, real editors, right? People that distribute my content and clip it up, and a creative director. And I didn't see a return on that money for a while, but now I am starting to. And for example, we made $50,000 in literally 1 hour last night on an event that we threw. That's because of the content and because of the personal brand that I have. So that's why I'm making these videos. That's why I'm posting 2 times a day on Instagram. That's why I'm tweeting 20 times a day. It's because the more people see me, the more money I can make. Because if I have these skills that can monetize attention, like sales, copywriting, marketing, psychology, persuasion, if I have these skills that can monetize attention and I create as much attention as I possibly can, I'm in a really, really, really good position to make a fuck ton of money, okay? And if you watch some more videos on my channel, you'll see what to do once you actually have that money. But guys, the game is very simple. You pick something, you try it, you go all in. If it doesn't work, you pick something else. That's the skill, that's the vehicle. Then you live frugally. You continue to do that and you just work your face off. Then you reinvest in yourself. You get better skills. You level up. You become more advanced. You become smarter, more intelligent. And then you put that cash flow, you put all those skills into something to make a lot of money. And then once you make a lot of money, you put that into something else to get equity or to get something that gives you the potential to have a large liquidity event. And then, my friend, you've gone from watching this video at $0 or $1,000 or whatever you're at to literally having a blueprint to making millions of dollars. And I've done this at 22 years old, and I guarantee you can do this too if you put the time and effort in. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video. We are on a climb to 10,000 subs. We might have it already when I post this, but love you guys. I hope you got a lot of value out of this and implement everything I tell you. Don't be those guys that watch these videos and they don't do anything. Implement this stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.